Hi everyone, Antonio Rico, and today we are going to be talking on how to tune your guitar. Tuning your guitar is extremely important because playing a guitar out of tune is like a choir out of tune. There's nothing more disgusting than that in music. So you need to keep your guitar always in tune. So every time you approach your instrument at the beginning of your session or before going on a stage, and even while you're playing, so sometimes you're playing a bending or using the lever or something happens and you notice that the tuning is not 100% the way it's supposed to be, oh well, then you need to tune your guitar. It's not like a synthesizer that you just press a button and it's always going to be the same unless you change something in the settings. The guitar is made of wood, and the weather and other factors play a big part of your intonation. So keep always your guitar in tune. There are many ways we could tune the guitar. There are open tuning like open G, open D, open E, and so on. And there is what we call the standard tuning. Standard tuning is E, A, D, G, B, E, starting from the lower E string, E, A, D, G, B, E. There are different tools you could be tuning your guitar. You could have a tuning fork. I don't know if you remember, in the old days they had this like fork that you just hit something with that and it starts vibrating, and then you put it on the guitar and start creating a sound, and then you tune your guitar to that. That's one way that I don't recommend anymore. Then when I bought a guitar long ago, I got like this little whistle. So you got the 6 strings instead of tuning, and like this you could create a sound, and by tuning your guitar to that. Nowadays we are lucky because we got this kind of tuners. It's a clip-on tuner and uses vibration, so not even a microphone like some of the old ones. All you need to do is clip it on your guitar. It's gonna pick up the vibrations of the instruments, so whether you are in a noisy environment or not, you're kind of safe. You're never gonna have to worry about the microphone picking up the right notes or whatever. Also, don't forget to download the free master class. I've got 4 hours of training that are waiting for you for free. Just follow the link, and there are also a couple of ebooks. This specific one, it's made by a brand called Lecato. They just sent it to me to test, and it was a wonderful gift. It's really the best clip-on tuner that I have had. It's very strong, very sturdy, so I recommend it. Link in the description if you want to purchase this one, if you need one. And it's got also a few functions, very interesting functions. The first thing that you need to make sure is that the strings have been wound up in the right way. And I'll show you a video. Follow the link in the description so that you know exactly how to mount the strings on your guitar. Otherwise, you're going to be turning left or right, and it's not doing what it's supposed to do. So that's the first step. The second step is that you need to know the chromatic scale. So you need to know the order of the notes and where we got sharps and flats, so that everything that I'm going to say right now is going to make sense to you. I set up the tuner in chromatic. So there are different settings. If I press the buttons at the back, I've got open G, open D, so on, one semitone back, one tone back, and I can go into bass, ukulele, violin, and then C is chromatic, stands for chromatic. That means that every note that I will play is going to pick it up, is going to understand which note that is, and then I can understand, okay, well, I need to tighten the string or loosen the string. That's very important. So I'm going to play the first, the 6th string, the first note, yeah, and it gives me a C, also a bit sharp, as you can see, because if the blue line on this specific one, so the middle is the note precise in pitch. If it hasn't reached the blue line, obviously it basically means that it's not on that note, and if it goes over, it's too sharp. So That's a way to understand if they're not a sharp or flat. But the C, well, that's not standard tuning. I want to have the sixth string to an E, and I need to understand, okay, well, where is the E from the C? Where must I go? Must I tighten the string? Must I loosen the string? That's obviously important, okay, because we don't want to tighten when we are supposed to lose, and then we break a string, and that would be a pity. So from the C, the E, because I know my chromatic scale, I don't know about you, but I do. So C, D, E, it's the alphabet, right? So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So the E is after the C. So if you don't know the chromatic scale, at least know the alphabet. So I need to go up, and that means I need to tighten up. So I carry on doing this, I'm tightening up. So now it's becoming C sharp, and it's a bit sharp as well. You see, it's over the blue line. And I carry on going up because I want to get to D now. Okay, now it's in tune. It's a D, but it's a D, so I don't need a D. I need the E. So I carry on going up. Now it's E flat, and now we are reaching E. See, I'm going very slowly. I don't just, go like crazy. No, slowly, we're gonna get there. So now we're almost on E. And there we go, a bit sharp now. And now I go back. And this is an E. Let's do another example. The fifth string is an A. But here it gives me B flat. A is before B. B flat is just alpha tone up. So we are slightly sharper than the A, because we're not a full B, really. So I need to loosen the string. So I need to just go, and this will take me to A kind of sharp here, and slowly, we are reaching the A. And now the strings are in tune. So let's check the rest. That's D, and it's in tune, as you can see, perfectly in tune. G, it's a bit flat. B, it's a bit sharp. And that's E in tune, the top E. So in standard tuning, the guitar should sound like this, which is E minor 11, if you're wondering. So why is standard tuning so important for a guitar player, and why don't we use open tuning like open G, open D, that, by just playing all the open strings, we will get a chord? Well, because in standard tuning, we've got some shapes, scale shapes and chord shapes that allow us to play scales and all sort of kinds of chords in a very easy way. And we've got open chords, bar chords, complicated chords like C6-9 or G7 sharp 5 that are not always easily playable on other tuning in all possible keys, but standard tuning will allow us to do that. If you've been using any other tuning or you've got some suggestion, please leave us a comment, and don't forget to check my suggested videos. Thank you very much for listening, and thank you guys for watching, and ladies, you too, and I'll see you in the next one.